Well, good morning again on this Saturday morning. Just saw some of you a few minutes ago up in the office for my Preacher's Podcast. We did a little 10-minute message. We do that every day. Try to, and that's been good. We've got some good response from it. Folks seem to be liking that. And I had one preacher from North Carolina called that I hadn't heard from in years. And he ran across it, I guess, on YouTube, and I wanted to know how he could follow me. I told him it was basically on Facebook and YouTube. I downloaded everything I did on YouTube, so he could watch it live on Facebook or watch it delayed afterwards on YouTube. And so got to make a connect with an old friend from the past. And so it seems to be doing good. I appreciate your faithfulness to watch and to support us. And hope you've had a good week wherever you've been, whatever you've been doing. Here in East Tennessee this morning, we have got a sunshine. Just a couple of clouds here and there, but they're just the ones that usually show up in the summer. The little white clouds, and they're passing over real thin, not many. And my guys done been to mow my yard this morning, got my yard all looking pretty, and so everything's looking good here in East Tennessee. It's supposed to be warmer today and tomorrow, back in the 90s again, which is not my favorite temperature. I like it a little cooler and less humid, but anyway, thank the Lord for another weekend. And of course, tomorrow's the Lord's Day. Hope you're ready to go to church tomorrow, and hope you'll be in your place in the Lord's house and support your man of God and be there with your Bible and your heart ready to worship, and hope you have a good day in the Lord's house. We've had a good week. It's been a busy week. Just one thing and then another. We've had a real busy couple of days. I was listening to something buzzing here. I don't know if that's my air conditioner or somebody else's. I think it's mine. That don't sound good. So anyway, we'll find out. There it went off. Whatever it is, something going on. So I hope it ain't something wrong. Well, I got something wrong with one of my air conditioners, and he's been out to look at it, and he had to order a part. The part's on back order, so I hope he gets it done quick. It has been giving problems. It goes on, cuts off, and doesn't run, and then we can recycle it after a few hours. It come back on. So during this hot weather, it's hard to have sleep upstairs without air conditioning. We got 2 floors. We sleep upstairs, and all of our living quarters are downstairs, and kitchen and den, things like that. But I can't sleep in the heat like that. It's just no way, not since I've had cancer, my breathing and whatever. So thank the Lord that'll be fixed pretty soon, hopefully. I had family coming up this weekend, but the air conditioner went out the other day. I got it back on, but I'm not sure how long it'll run. But we're just praying it'll last us until the guy gets the party and everything's on back order. The supply chain, ever since COVID, things have been kind of hard to get in, special parts. So this air conditioner is not that old. We had this unit put in, the upstairs unit, I guess, 6 years ago, 7 years. So it's under warranty, but just it takes a while to get the party. And so I talked to him Thursday when it went out, and he said he would let me know as soon as it come in. So anyway, that's neither here nor there. But I do hope you've had a good weekend. It has been a busy week. I started to tell you everything is on schedule this week to meet with my publisher and in a conference call. And so everything is finalized. They're going to take the manuscript and get everything set up. Once they get my pictures, I got to send a thumb drive with all the pictures on it. And they'll get all the manuscript set up, the margins, everything just like it's going to be printed. And they'll send me a copy of that to look over for the last time. And then it'll take about 10 days from then to when it's printed. And so looking toward the end of September. But here's the good part. I'm going to order a couple hundred myself, the author's copy. We can order as many as we want. And what they'll do is he'll not have it on Facebook. It'll be the launch site. It'll be a pre-launch, but no one can be able to buy this until I get mine ordered. And I'll order mine. I have 24 hours to order my copies that I want, and then he'll put it online for pre-order. And so that's going to be here coming up pretty soon. So after I talk to him this week, if everything goes well and we don't have any glitches this week in our discussion of something I need to do that I haven't done that's going to take longer than I think, the only thing I've got to do, as far as I know, is the pictures. I've got all them. I just need to get them in a thumb drive. The Lord willing, I'll get that done, and then the thing will be printed, and we'll be good to go. And so I should be able to start pre-selling my book sometime in the next week or two. Hopefully within the 2 weeks, I will start pre-selling my books. You'll be able to buy them from me. You'll be able to send me the money, shipping and so forth. Don't ask me what the cost is going to be. I don't know yet. But that's what we'll discuss this week on the price. And then I'll have to add shipping, tax, and things like that because I got to pay all that. And so once I get that, it'll be you can give that or more. It'll be a donation of that or more. And we'll ship them to you as soon as they come to me. You'll be able to pre-order them from me in the next week to 2 weeks. As soon as I talk with them, maybe within the next week. And so once that's done, you can order them and get your book set aside. And it'll be, if you got a special number, I'm going to get the first 200, one of 1,000 through 200 of 1,000. So I'll have 200 books. And the first couple is mine and my wife's. And then my son's got a number he wants. And then I've got a bunch of other folks that just want books. They haven't specified any numbers. But I'll be able to pick out possibly the number you want if you've got a special number in the first couple hundred. But I've got about 50 to 100 people that's already spoke for one. So be first come, first serve. And I'll sell my 200 here. And on the road, I'll start back on the road here in a couple of weeks. So I'll be selling them and in the tent meeting. And then after I order mine, then they'll go on pre-sale on Amazon. And as soon as they come in, they'll be shipped out by me, shipped out by Amazon. And then as soon as the 1,000 hardbacks are sold, as soon as those are sold, that's it. There'll be no more of the hardbacks. And that's the book with the pictures and all the other extra stuff, the signed, numbered copies. And then the paperback book will go on sale. And then I'm going to do some, I'm probably going to do some book signings at a couple bookstores in North Carolina, here and in Tennessee, and maybe another 2 or 3, I'm not sure yet. And that'll be signing the paperbacks, and you'll be able to get a picture with me and get a signed copy of the autobiography, In the Shadow of Revival. So looking forward to that. It's been a long time coming. It has been a long time coming, but it looks closer now than it did, and we're almost there. So just be patient another week or two, and we'll be able to start. I've had a lot of folks say, hold me one. Well, I'm going to let you know about it. I can't hold them because I don't have them yet. But as soon as I get the okay from the publisher, then I'm going to start pre-selling, and you'll be able to send the money to me, and I'll be able to put your name down and take your money. And as soon as they come in, I'll get your copy in the mail. So that's the way we're going to do it. And then Amazon will take care of the others. After I get mine, they'll get theirs. They'll be able to sell them. And then you can buy from me or Amazon, whichever one, until they're all gone. And then it will be paperback only through Amazon. I'll have some I'll take with me on the road. That's the thing about being an author. You can buy author's copies. And so what I do is I buy them from Amazon, but he shuts the site down for 24 hours, and I buy what I want. And then after 24 hours, the site goes back up for regular people to buy. So it's kind of complicated how it works, but anyway. And then I get my royalties off the sales every 3 months. I wish it was monthly, but it's not. It's every quarter. So if we were to sell 10,000 books, I wouldn't get any money for 3 months, and so that's a little bummer. That's a bummer, but at least there'd be some money to help us out and to help us in the ministry and to help me and my wife, since we've been off the road now for almost 2.5 years. So I'm looking forward to that. And then after we get this book published, then we're going to start working on our other 20 that's already been published and printed, but we're going to reissue them. He wants to redesign the covers. He wants to re-edit them, possibly redo some of them. And then I've got 3 more books that I'm in the process of writing. And so we're going to have some good, next 2 years is what we got to go for the next 2 years. 2 to 5 years. I've got a 5-year plan. And then the next 2 years as far as my books. I'd love to get all of my books redone and the new ones on Amazon and in the bookstores within 2 years. And then I want to get my social media up and running and all the old messages, video and audio, online on Spotify and YouTube in 2 years, and get that done. Have hundreds of messages from the past, and if I get that done, then if the Lord should call me home and something should happen in my life, be time for me to go face the Lord, then I'll have preaching that'll still be preaching when I'm gone, and I'll have income for my wife through the books and through the social media platform, and then through my book sales. I try to save and put back for the future and to take care of our needs. So I want my wife to be taken care of and then take care of us while we're here on earth. And, we're not young as we used to be. My wife's birthday was yesterday, and she was a year old. I won't tell you how old she was. And but I'll be 70, next year. And so we're both getting on up there a little bit. We're not old. We're just not young anymore. And but David said, I have been young, and now I'm old. I've never seen the righteous forsaken or a seed begging bread. So that's always a blessing to know that God's never going to forsake us. And so that's a good thing. Well, I'll sing a little song, get off of here. Here's a song that's as old as time. I sung it when I was a little boy. Probably the first song I ever sung. If not the first, it was the second song. I searched and I searched for the road that leads to glory. I wondered if I'd ever find the way. I sat down to rest, for my feet had grown so weary. And then I heard a voice within me say, you've got to keep on walking, keep on walking, walking in the light of the Lord. You'll get to heaven someday, better get in the right way, walking in the light of the Lord. I prayed and I prayed for the Lord to give me mercy. I prayed for Him to brighten up the day. I was so afraid, for the road now seemed so lonely. But then I heard a voice within me say, you've got to keep on walking, keep on walking, walking in the light of the Lord. You'll get to heaven someday, better get in the right way, walking in the light of the Lord. You've got to keep on walking, keep on walking, walking in the light of the Lord. You'll get to heaven someday, better get in the right way, walking in the light of the Lord. Oh, walking in the light of the Lord. Isn't that good? That's an old song. I used to stand up on a chair behind the pulpit and sing that. And he used to sing another, you go to your church and I'll go to mine, but let's walk along together. The Lord has built them side by side, so let's walk along together. The road is rough and the way is long, but we'll help each other over. You go to your church and I'll go to mine, but let's walk along together. That was the first song I ever sung as a boy, and the second one, you got to keep walking. Isn't those good songs? Most kids had never heard those. A lot of you adults have never heard those songs before, but they're good songs. Well, I hope you have a wonderful weekend in the Lord. The new book will be coming out. We'll be able to pre-sell it probably within the next week to 10 days. I'll announce that on Facebook. I do have a special running right now. If you become a new subscriber, I'll send you a free book, one of my 20 books. I'll send you a free book of my choosing. And some of you have already bought a few books through the podcast. And so I know which ones you bought. So if you do become a subscriber, I'll send you one that you don't have. But if you become a new subscriber, it's easy to do. Just hit the subscribe. You'll see on my page I've got a post about it. There's a little blue Facebook address there. If you'll hit that, it'll take you to the subscribe part. It's a secure page, and you just put in your information. And it's 99 cents a month. It's very minimal, just less than $1 a month. And that goes into our account to help us on our social media outreach so we can expand it. We've got a project coming up pretty soon. I've got to talk to my son when he gets back from Arkansas. He's preaching in Arkansas this weekend for a few days. And when he gets back, we're going to pull together and try to do a special online broadcast, reaching the world, taking the gospel to the world. It'll be a one-night service from probably from his house, since he's got the better equipment. And I'm going to try to get all of my viewers, all of my followers and friends, and all the Voice of Hope followers and friends, and then all of our friends with their page, try to get them to share it. And we want to try to see how many people we can reach in one night with a message. I'll do a short message. I may get him to do a short message and just do the gospel. It'll be preaching the gospel to the world. We're going to try to get some churches around the world that maybe can get a group together like an evangelistic outreach. It'll be a one night reaching the world with the gospel. from the U.S. to the world, the gospel to the world. It's just a one-night service, and so that's in the makings, and we'll announce that coming soon. That'll be in the next few weeks, that we'll try to get that together, just probably about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. I'll do a 15 or 20-minute message. He'll do a 15 or 20-minute message. We'll talk some. We'll give an invitation, and we'll have a place that you can contact us for information if you get saved, and we'll try to get some materials into your hands, some things we can send to you. And so it's going to be for all the world, the gospel to the world. And so it'll be a one-time podcast. We're going to see how this works, and I'm going to encourage missionaries and pastors in other countries to try to set that time aside, whatever time it'll be in your country, that you get your folks together and hear my son and me as we preach a couple gospel messages to the world, the gospel to the world. So keep that in mind. Begin to pray for that. Pray for our book. Continue praying for my health. Pray that God's will be done. And then be in church tomorrow, Lord willing. Don't forsake church. And then remember the subscription special. If you become a new subscriber to my Facebook page, I'll send you a free copy of one of my books. I'll send it to you free. If you become a subscriber, I'll message you to get your address, and I'll put it in the mail. I put one in the mail yesterday to someone that became a subscriber. She's already got her book in the mail. And if you become a subscriber, you said, well, what can $1 do? Well, 250, 300 people giving $1 is $200 or $300 a month, and that goes a long way to helping our Facebook and our Spotify and YouTube to be able to do some things we need to do, equipment, buy some programs we need to help build this stuff with, and just to help us in the ministry. Since we've been out so long, you can be a part of helping us to take the gospel to the world. Hey, Miss Deanna Dew, it's been a long time, my Alabama girl. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're getting along well physically. It's been a long time since we've talked. The last time we talked, I was still fighting cancer and taking treatments, and so I'm through that now, cancer-free. Thank the Lord, almost a year now, a little over a year. I've been cancer-free, and we're thanking the Lord for that. I'm still not physically 100%, but better than I was. I got my hair back. It took me a year to grow my hair back, and it's all white now. It had a little black in it and gray, but now it's totally white. It's a different texture. It's so frizzy, and it stands up and goes in every direction, but that's okay. I'm not totally bald anymore, and it just doesn't curl up like a horse's tail. It's really, or a pig's tail. It's crazy. And so anyway, just thank the Lord. God's brought me through all of that. I'm able to preach on this podcast and others. And also, too, I start meetings in a couple of weeks. I'll be in my first meeting that I've been in almost 2.5 years coming up. The Labor Day weekend, I'll be in LaGrange, Kentucky for a camp meeting at Grace Baptist Church. I'll be in North Carolina for a couple of meetings. I'll be in South Carolina. And then I'll be in Kansas and Missouri this fall. So we got several meetings already booked, and some already booked next year. I'll be at Rogers Park in Kannapolis next year. I forget the date, sometime early in the year. So we'll announce these online. You'll hear about them, and we'll make sure you know where we're going to be. And if you're in the area, come hear us. We'd love to see you. And we'll have our book with us, of course, be promoting it as we travel. So I will have more information on that next week as we talk to our publisher and get everything finalized. We're in the closing moments of the book. And so thank the Lord, it's almost here. So just give me a couple more days and I'll have some good information for you. So to be in church tomorrow, I hope you'll be in church, and I hope that you'll support your man of God. Continue praying for us, Lord willing. We'll probably be back sometime tomorrow with a short podcast, Preacher's Podcast, a 10-minute message, maybe on in the morning before we go to church. I'm not sure yet, but we'll have another podcast tomorrow. Then, of course, next week, every day with the Preacher's Podcast. Well, it's been good to see you on this Saturday morning. Enjoy your day off. Spend time with your family. Don't forget to go to church tomorrow. And remember, if Jesus comes back before we see you again on Facebook, I'll meet you somewhere up above the treetops.